Hey folks, it's down to the wire. I want to thank each and every one of you for your pre-order. This is the book. This is the hard copy that you'll be getting. Also, just to make a lot of you aware, you've been asking, yes, the audiobook is available. I actually had a physical copy, but of course I forgot to bring it. But you can get it on Audible. It's great. The quality is fantastic. I did put an excerpt up. If you want to hear what the audiobook sounds like, I put an excerpt up on all the social media platforms yesterday, and I believe I sent it out in one of the emails. If you haven't got it, just give us a message. We'll be glad to send it to you so you can hear what it sounds like. But I just want to thank you so much for your pre-orders, and also let you know that I've been talking to my publisher. They're comfortable with me starting the course that you get between the 15th and 20th of September. We haven't got a hard and fast date yet, but it'll be between that time frame. In between, you'll get a couple of emails from me asking you for some input. It'll give you plenty of time to go over the first couple of chapters as we go through the modules on here. Now, I'm going to go in depth in each one of the chapters and share with you information. There will be training information, but again, the biggest thing that really needs to happen, and you're going to find this out, is the biggest challenge that I have with people is really how they think about this subject. And we're going to really look at it. We're going to show a lot of things. There'll be some graphic information, but it has to be graphic. It's not gratuitous, but it'll be graphic. Meaning I'm going to show you videos of what I'm talking about in here. You're going to hear from people in the prison systems and how they talk about this information. We're going to go over it. We'll go over the basic ideas of going after a structure or a sensory system of the human body and why that's important. I'm looking really forward to it, and I'm also going to be looking for your feedback on a lot of it. Your feedback, and also possibly, hopefully, I'll get a lot of your questions that I can incorporate into the course as we're going along. We've got the production down on the production dates down on everything, so I'm looking forward to that. My last ask is, listen, as you can see, the countdown's there. Anybody in your circles that you think might benefit from this message, please get it out. I can use as many pre-orders as possible. There's a good chance that this is going to get me, even before the launch of the book, enough pre-orders to where I can probably make the New York Times list out of the gate, which would be amazing. And it would be because of you guys. But it's only going to happen if we really push between now and then. So anybody you can think of that would order this book or order it for them would be really helpful. They'll get to participate in the class just like you. Again, the value is going to be 10 times what you spend on the book, on the training. It's really, don't even think about the book. It's the training alone is there. This is kind of like a bonus that you get out of it. But this sends a message. This sends the message to, I don't want to say mainstream media, I'm going to say the privileged media, the Wall Street Journals of the world and the New York Times, who both came back, and when they looked at the piece that they requested, they came back with the idea that it was extremely uncomfortable for them to advocate that normal citizens be able to take action when facing grievous bodily harm. Not that they don't think people should protect themselves, they just didn't want to talk about it bluntly. They didn't want to talk about it with a real solution. They wanted to talk about it esoterically. They wanted to focus solely on the law. And when people want to focus solely on self-defense law, it means that they want to make sure that they scare the hell out of the normal citizen, law-abiding citizens like us, into not taking action for fear of legal action. Okay? This book clearly defines when and where it would ever be appropriate for you to use this, well within the law. My standard is far higher than what most instructors and other systems put out, and certainly served my people who've trained with us very, very well. We'll talk more in depth about that in the video program that comes with this. But what's interesting was some of the contemptuous in between the lines stuff that I was reading from their feedback. They basically were saying, stay in your lane. This is a small topic. People aren't interested in protecting themselves. Just you crazies, basically. And they were, advocating that basically in the coastal cities, your privileged coastal cities on either coast, is, they really think for the rest of us. And I'm surprised they didn't use the term flyover country, because it was just dripping with that type of, hubris in their response. I will be sharing that. I will be sharing the actual media piece that we put together, the op-ed piece. I'm going to let you read it and you determine for yourself. You know, were we crazies? Are we crazies for saying that we should be able to protect ourselves, and that there is a time and a place when the only answer is physically protecting yourself? I'll let you decide. But my last ask, my last push, anything you can do, even just one more order of the book, you know, before tonight's deadline, would be so appreciated. I hope you're all having a great Labor Day. I look forward to getting the feedback on the book and hearing how you like it. But thanks so much for your support, and I look forward to working with you during the video course, and then please, anybody else that you can get to buy a copy of this would be very appreciated on our part. Thank you so much.